Hello YouTube people, today I'm going to show you Casio A1100, quite an incredible looking watch, but it has one rather big problem in my opinion, that the original bracelet is simply horrible. So in this video I'm gonna try how this watch looks like on all kinds of different straps. Good thing is that this watch has just simple 20mm lug width and it works rather well with most of the straps. So in this video I will tell you good things, bad things, and I will do a little fashion show. Let's take a better look up close, let's see all the details. So let's begin with the buttons. Those are stainless steel buttons, they feel high quality. There is no free play, the fitment is very tight, very robust, very nice. The only problem with these buttons, let me show you, let me put the watch on the wrist, is that they are pretty hard to press. For example, I would like to see the date, so I have to press this button and my finger is simply too soft. I have to press really hard to see the date. So I have to use my nail every time I want to see the date. And for example, in the menu, let's start stopwatch, stop it, and if I want to reset these stop buttons are even smaller, even harder to use. So if you have big fingers, you might gonna struggle. Now the case itself also feels wonderful. It's just a solid piece of metal. That's how it feels like. The original bracelet is just so beautiful on itself. You know what it reminds me? It reminds me the bracelet of Timex PRX. The thing with these bracelets is that they have flat surface, they're not rounded, which makes them very reflective, very nice. Once you roll this watch on the wrist in front of a mirror, it just shines so beautifully, it catches light, it's so good looking. As well as this Casio bracelet, it is incredibly beautiful. Those, look, those little links, all those little links actually straight, which makes them very reflective. Even though they are not polished out, those middle links, they are brushed metal, but still the light catches off them so nicely. It looks so beautiful. It's just such a shame that this bracelet is just awful. It's simply awful. It catches hair so bad. Oh, it catches hair so badly. It's ridiculous. Overall, I'm not happy with the bracelet. The quality is just huge letdown. As beautiful as it is just as bad actually. So yeah, that's huge letdown. But this watch works very well on some kind of custom straps. So let's try some different options. This one is my favorite. I think this one looks the best. Still, you know, annoyingly, it's not as good looking as the original bracelet, but it's a very nice option though. And I know you're gonna ask me, so all the links that I can still find to those straps, I will put them in the description. Red one, not something that I would wear very often, but definitely something that looks very good in front of the camera, especially on this shiny watch. It just looks nice. Chainmail of a strap. The problem with the strap is that in order to resize it, you have to chop off the ends of the strap, so I had to use angle grinder. So basically, if you aren't getting the right size first time, if you chop it too much, you have to buy a new one. But it looks nice, it's very comfortable, and it's very playful in front of the light. Another stainless steel option is this solid stainless steel bracelet, which has a little bit of thickness. Works rather well with this watch, I would say. Very comfortable option. Elastic strap. Little bit tight fit in these lugs, but it's fine. At least it looks good. Looks very playful. But I personally prefer the green one. I would say it looks a little bit more serious, a little bit more cool. As the blue one is the playful one, I would say the green one is the cool one. And silicone strap. I just wanted to see how it feels like on a silicone strap, and it feels good. It feels good and it looks rather nice. But just look at this. It looks so good on its original bracelet. There is nothing matching the beauty of its original bracelet. It's just the best. So what is the final verdict? Where I'm going to place this watch on my website thomaswatchreviews.com, where I rate watches into different tier lists. Good accuracy, time is easy to read, it's not a bad watch, you know, that's where it goes into not bad. My major problems with this watch is that, you know, this bracelet, as beautiful as it is, but in my opinion you are paying for the watch without a bracelet because it is in such a bad quality. Hold on, let me take it off. In my opinion, this is what you are paying for, a watch without a bracelet, because bracelet is such horrible quality. In my opinion, it is worthless. This is what you're actually buying. And how much are you paying for this? It currently goes around 130 euros plus shipping. It's just a blob of metal, a simple blob of metal. There is nothing complex about this case. And inside, what do we have? A simple module. And what's the thickness? Maybe it's ultra slim watch? No, it's 8.8 millimeters. So maybe it has good water resistance. No, just 30 meters of water resistance. So it's basically just splash proof. Well, I don't know, I just find it a little bit disappointing. I mean, the only intriguing thing about this watch that gives away that it has certain level of quality is the buttons. Stainless steel buttons that have very precise, very nice fitment. But that's about it. I mean, if you look at Casio Edifice watches, those ultra slim, very beautiful watches, they have multiple layers of complexity, lots of interesting different angles. They look incredible, very impressive in person, and they look expensive, and I believe they're a little bit expensive to make. This one, this blob of metal, I'm sorry. If I would rate the price of this watch, I would say 50 euros most, 50 euros most, because you aren't even getting bracelet on this watch. I mean, good thing is that you can put any strap on this watch and it works, but for me personally, the main disappointment is that any strap I use on this watch, it always feels like a visual downgrade of its original bracelet. Original bracelet looks just incredible, but you know, funny enough, I look at this bracelet right now and what I see is my hair of my wrist sticking out of this bracelet. It is just horrible. It's just so horrible. It's a huge failure, I would say. Come on, Casio. You can do better than that. You either have to make it at least 100 meters of water resistant, or at least make it slimmer without a stupid belly on the bottom, make it 5 millimeters in thickness. That would be something special and interesting. But right now, I don't know. I really struggle justifying this watch, as beautiful as it is. You know, your money, you do whatever you want, but I do not recommend buying it. So yeah, thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.